Tyrese, I know we just talked. You said you guys came out lackadaisical in the second half. Why do you think that was?
Honestly, just getting away from the details that what the game plan was, being in the gap, taking care of the ball. I think they went on a 6-0 run right out the gate off turnovers, and I think that gave them, the confidence to just get things rolling and kind of put us be a little more hesitant instead of being confident, just getting downhill, making aggressive plays. So.
Great win today, guys. Quick question, though. What do you have to do to control turnovers late in the game?
I think starting off with just knowing what we're going to run, being on the same page, just ball security, honestly, stuff that we work on in practice. Don't get lazy with passes, knowing guys are going to be aggressive, trying to run through the gap. So.
Hey, Nicholas, last year you were in a similar situation, almost identical, but last year you weren't able to pull it out, giving up a 20-point lead, but this year you were able to pull it out. What do you guys do different to pull it out in the second half this year?
I think it's just simply toughness and grit. The guys, when we needed stops, we got stops. When we needed to score, we needed to score. But when you're in a tough situation like that, in all honesty, we shouldn't have been in that situation in general. But, yeah, it was really just PJ, Reese, when we needed a bucket, they came through. And then we needed to stop. Musa got the stop on Walker and closed them out.
Tyrese, you were talking about what happened at the beginning of the second half. What did it feel like was the difference in the last couple of minutes once they tied the game and then you guys came back and won?
I think they stayed aggressive the whole second half from the first half. We had to get some tough buckets. We got to the free throw line. I think knocking down them free throws kind of helped us out, push away. And then just switching up our lineup, like having Musa come in, having Dane there. I think he guarded Walker also. So I think overall, I think they was just overly aggressive. So.
PJ Hatter got named to the Wooden Award list. I know that's a special. There's only 24 guys got it, and I know it brings a little special to you, but what did it mean for your teammate, for him getting that type of honor?
I think it just shows the work that he put in, the type of player he is, being consistent at that level, and then just being a really good teammate, helping us win. I think that Wooden Awards don't just come from, just his scoring, just his ability to get his teammates better. And just, happy for him, special.
Dante was really spreading the ball around. Dante Harris was. What do y'all like about playing with him, and what do you think his potential is as a teammate?
I think having him, who's a pass-first guard, not saying Tyrese and PJ aren't great passers, but he's looking to pass. Like, as you can see, he's not really looking to take a jump shot. So his ability to touch the paint and then kick it or even get it down low to the bigs, me, Musa, Dane, is really good. So.
Yeah, I think it adds, getting shooters out more. Sometimes when people are, me or PJ's driving, they want to close the gaps or whatnot. I think he can get a good job getting us open, getting the bigs open. I'm pretty sure he got the bigs a few layups and dunks today, so I think it's opened us up more.
Yeah, and his defensive intensity. I forgot to say that. Like, he's very tenacious on defense. He matches Tyrese's energy, and I think he helped get a lot of turnovers today with that.
For sure.
Nick, as the one guy who was here last year, a couple of hard-fought battles this week in conference play. Obviously, what happened in conference last year. I'm wondering, do you see any warning signs that are similar to what happened last year, or is this a totally separate situation?
No, it's totally separate. Like, realistically, it's easy to go out there and say, like, anyone on paper, like, we're supposed to beat every team by this number or that number. And not saying that we couldn't have done that today, but like Tyrese said, they fought hard. They knew that they could only score by turning us over and getting run-out dunks, and they applied that, and we weren't able to stop that, which was bad. But I do think it's an outlier, and that situation won't happen like this again. I think we'll be able to, when we have a lead, maintain it and really extend it out and learn from this.
This one is for both of you guys, or either or. It doesn't matter. What do you think, frustrated you guys the most overall about today? Obviously, a lot could have, gone better, but what do you think was the most frustrating?
Just falling back into that hole of, letting up, getting comfortable, coming out the second half. I think that's just something as a team we just got to, keep putting our foot on and not letting up. I think it's frustrating for us as players because we know what that can lead to, whether it's, them coming back, tying the game. We got to fight the game extra hard throughout the whole game. So I think just taking care of, the little details that we, put in the game plan throughout the week.
Yeah, I agree with them.
Question for either of y'all, but to kind of build off that, Penny's talked about it over this past week, but how much does margin of victory matter to y'all? Like, how much of a point of emphasis is that among the team, not only winning by 3-4 points, but maybe hammering some of these teams that y'all are on paper a lot better than?
Yeah, it 100% matters. Like, obviously, we want to come out here and dominate teams we're supposed to dominate. That's the goal. But at the end of the day, a win is a win. And the most important thing, the highest thing is getting the win. And we're going to get every team's best game. I think that's the most important thing to understand, is that these teams, if we don't take their hearts, that they're going to stay alive. They're going to keep pushing. And that's what ECU did today.
Yes, just to speak on the back of that, as you guys continue to win games, do you guys worry about NCAA seedings, like as these wins pile up, or you're just more worried about just getting into the tournament and just taking care of business?
I think we're more focused on handling the business that's in front of us now. I think once we do that, everything on the back end will handle itself. I think we need to get better each and every day to, help out the things that could come later down in the future. So, just living in the moment.
I know we're harping a lot on that second half, but you guys did come out with a win today. Was there ever a moment there down the stretch, or was there anybody who kind of stood up there towards the end and said, hey, we're not going to allow this game to slip away here in the final moments?
Yeah, I think I always take initiative to do that, to let the guys know. It's something that we work on every day. Just finishing out games. I always tell them around the time when stuff get real, it get tight, that it's winning time. And I think everybody kind of snaps and focuses on, like, the little details of, playing defense, getting stops, coming down. We either going to score or get fouled. And I think that's the stuff that go into winning time for us.
Y'all played in a lot of close games, a handful of close games this year. And after the games, y'all talk about what you learned from each other, what you've learned about the team. What did y'all learn about each other today?
We've been in a situation before. I think just learning that what we are capable of. The first half and the second half were totally two different things. Coming out playing hard, and then our expectations for each other. We expect each other to go out there and play hard, have each other back. So when somebody's not, sprinting back on defense, or they turn the ball over and they're jogging and stuff, that's that expectation that we have for each other to get back, play hard, try to get back, and just have a next play mentality.
Tyrese, what is it about your mindset about wanting the ball in your hands in tight games, and what is it about PJ's demeanor that he's also comfortable with the ball in his hands in those situations?
I think we both look at, which mismatch we have, what's been working the whole game, what can help us win the game, whether if I have a mismatch on me, whatever he does. We both trust each other to go win the game. Ultimately, we both trying to win. So if he has it, I has it. We're going to go make something happen. So, thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all.